If you are able to plan ahead, this pepperoni pizza made with a Poolish pizza dough is well worth the wait. First, we're making a Poolish, which is a kind of pre-ferment starter that can be used for breads and doughs to add more depth of flavor and a better texture. Combine 100 grams of 00 flour with a tiny amount of yeast. The amount of yeast varies depending on how long you ferment the dough. Check the description for more info. Next, pour in an equal amount of room temperature water by weight. Once combined, this will form a very sticky, wet dough. Cover that and let rest at room temperature for between 8 to 16 hours. We rested for 16 hours, and as you can see, lots of little bubbles formed on the surface. That's exactly what you're looking for. Now to make the dough, add your Poolish to a large bowl, then pour in 120 milliliters of room temperature water, 5 grams of instant dry yeast, and 8 grams of sea salt. Mix well so the Poolish dissolves into the water, then add 250 grams of 00 flour. Use your hands to mix in the flour, then once a rough dough starts to form, gently knead for 10 to 15 minutes on a clean working surface. The dough will become smooth and elastic, and at this point you can portion it into 2 to 4 equal parts depending on the size of pizza you want to make. Form the portions of dough into balls by rolling them around on your work surface in the palm of your hand. Then transfer to a lined and lightly floured sheet tray. Brush each portion with olive oil and cover and let rest at room temperature for 1 hour or until they have doubled in size. Transfer a portion to a lightly floured surface, then sprinkle with more flour and gently press into a circle with your fingers. If you're a real pro, you can try tossing the dough to form it into a thin circle, but if not, a rolling pin also does the trick. At this point, your oven should be preheating to the highest temperature it will go, and if you have a pizza stone, it should also be preheating so it gets nice and hot. Transfer the rolled dough to a pizza peel lined with parchment paper. Then spoon on a couple scoops of pizza sauce, sprinkle a good amount of freshly grated pizza mozzarella, and absolutely cover the top with pepperoni. Bake on the highest temperature your oven will go for between 5 to 10 minutes depending. Our oven only goes up to 500, so it took us closer to 10. Allow to cool slightly before you slice and dig in, then click on one of these other great videos and subscribe for more amazing recipes.